right? So every time you come down, you're releasing into the floor here. Did y'all had Adele last semester, right? Some of y'all did, some of you did. So she talks a lot about, she starts her class a lot with this, feeling the weight, feeling the upper body falling into the lower body, right? And then having the lower body falling into the floor, right? So you're fully released into the ground, and it's that idea that we want here whenever you move into your X. And right, there's no need to have any excess tension of anything pulling up to the ceiling when you're moving through that. The second thing that I'm seeing is in your bug, right?
I'm putting
Right? Like, there's no need to have any excess tension here, lifting the butt to the ceiling. So coming into this and feeling the butt or the pelvis, right, stay as weighted to the ground as possible, right? So the idea of all of this is to be as melted into the ground and as much of the time as possible, right? And it's only when you're really intentionally planning on moving away from the floor that you do. The rest of the time you should be as soft and as melted into the floor as possible. Yeah? So let's move into the second version, I think that we also did last week, right? You start in your X, and you go to your bug, right? Pelvis lowered, head-tail connection attached here, right? And then we go into our knees, and then we go into an up, and then we go into letting our feet come off the ground. Then we go into a big inversion, right? Softening into a cartwheel, softening, undercurving into a handstand. And then soften out of it and rolling up, right? So we get a little bit of everything. So X, bug, roll over the knees, roll with the pelvis up, the feet down the ground, hiking the feet off the ground, one-legged inversion. Just come to standing, cartwheel, inversion into a handstand, right? Remember that we're focusing on releasing the head, finding our eyes in the mirror through every time. Softening, undercurving, right? So none of this, right? Yeah, soften into the floor. Coming out of the floor, what does that feel like? And then, yeah, do you have any questions? One more time, yeah? So we go X, we go ball, go to our butt, go to our knees, down, keeping the feet on the ground, right? Small little pike. Big inversion, come to standing. Soft cartwheel, inversion, roll up. Yeah? So it just gets bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger every time, right? So, like I said, you should be a little bit disoriented after, but this first time, take the time you need. There's no set counts, right? So there's no need to like rush. But it will be easier the more momentum you allow. The more momentum allow, though, you should also be a little bit more disoriented. So keep that in mind and do what you need to do for you and what you know your body is capable of, yeah?